Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Combo Cafe. We have a very interesting story that, like we do always, Ella is going to read it and you'll hear from what we have to say. Ella,
Okay.
shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Shall.
What is sha sha?
Shall be
What
a
is, I just said
shall
shall we?
we,
Which one is sha
please,
sha?
please, please.
Where is it? Mm, mm, mm. Please go ahead.
Hey, I am 30-year-old woman in a serious relationship, very serious one, possibly leading to marriage. While my boyfriend was away from work, for work, sorry, I got drunk at a party and I had an intimate encounter with someone I met there. Shortly after, I discovered I was pregnant, but I know the child isn't for my boyfriend. He saw the pregnancy test and was thrilled, urging me to keep it, unaware of the truth. Now I'm overwhelmed. I feel I must tell him the truth, but I fear of losing him and the life we have been planning. I also don't want to keep the pregnancy. What should I do?
Wait, okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this matter, I think I don't know, but from my point of view, right, if I'm going to tell you sincerely how I feel about this, you, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
The sex part of it, it wasn't. Yes, I mean, oftentimes people get drunk and it leads to some crazy stuff. Now, my first question is, if you know you can't control yourself when drunk, don't get drunk. That is it.
I sure.
If you know you
No.
can't control yourself,
You
why
knew
put
you
yourself in
had
that space?
sex when you went for the party. Now
No.
you have so many options,
Hold on,
like
hold on, hold
alternatives.
on, hold on. Before I'm saying, I'm sounding a caution first because you should know yourself to know whether you can drink or not, and then you should have a limit. All the people, those who drink, will tell you that you need to. I mean, I know my limit. I mean, himself when it comes to this particular type of alcohol, I know when I drink 2 bottles, I should be okay. I should be drunk or I should be okay. Once I go beyond that, it's going to lead to something else. And so you should know your limit. First of all, she didn't know her limit. Or probably she, oh, it's party, let's party. And then she went in hard.
Okay.
And so please know your limit whenever it comes to alcohol, because if you don't, it is always going to disgrace you. It is always going to disgrace you. And in fact, this one, I'm not joking. It is always. Now, again, back to the issue itself. She is, she got intimate.
Yeah.
Now, when you are drunk, from I haven't been drunk before, so I might not be able to explain exactly what happened when people are drunk. But from what people say,
Okay.
you do things without knowing. But I have seen people who are also drunk, and yes, they do things which are weird, awkward, which is not of them because they are not of themselves. You know.
Okay.
In this case, I'm sure yes, the person she had sex with, the reason why she doesn't want to keep the pregnancy, it was because of the heat of the moment. It's not like because the person was somebody she would want to have babies with. And seriously, we have ladies like that. I have
Yeah.
heard stories
Yeah.
where this guy is sweet, but because of probably the looks, Osro say on any you get that looks in the family.
Yeah.
So they would, regardless of how sweet the person is and how rich the person, they don't want to have babies with them, and that is very possible, very normal of them. So probably she doesn't want to keep the baby because of that. But then making an innocent man think he's got a child is where I have a problem.
But I actually don't understand the lady. You had an intimate.
Right.
Why is it that after the following day you can just take a post pill, just do
She
something?
was drunk. Probably when she didn't. I mean, she didn't know the gentleman
How?
released in the.
Okay, okay, John.
You get it.
Okay, so see, this okay. I've actually not been drunk before, so
Right.
then I can't actually explain the situation. But
Okay.
Definitely, you people had sex. And then in the morning when you woke up, you saw yourself naked. You should have
Okay, so do you
thought
do
of it.
something? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But is it advisable that just because you had sex, you take what do you how do you call that one?
The post
The
pill.
post pill. Is it advisable?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so far from
Or you can go for the what's the name of that pre for the HIV?
I mean, I don't know about those things.
There is a name for it. I've forgotten the name. You can either go for that one or you take the post pill.
Right.
So then, if the person had any infection, any HIV,
Okay, anything related
yeah,
to those stuff.
you can prevent it.
Okay.
Yes, and then with the post pill too for the pregnancy.
So in this case, you didn't think any
She
of
didn't
that
think.
was. And again, I actually also the fact that she wants to get rid of it because she doesn't want it. So once you don't want it, you want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Whether she says it or she doesn't, that's what it implies. Once you are saying that you also don't want the pregnancy,
Get rid
it
of
means you
it.
want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think what she really wants is to know how to go about it because the boyfriend is already in the middle. My friend, let me advise you. Where there cries in the no, there's two things. You don't want to tell him because you think if you guys you've been together, you have long plans. There are a lot of things you may be looking out for, and so you can't actually go to um, him and then tell him that see this is what really happened. You know, I think it would have been okay if she had told him the very first day that see this is what happened. I got drunk and I think something happened. Okay, I don't know how intense it is or it was, but something happened. I could feel something happen, and yes, no man is gonna be happy knowing that something like that took place. But at the end of the day, there wouldn't be much or a lot that he or she can do, or that he can do. So you have to then come to your senses and say, "What? I mean, I did it. It wasn't intentional. What do you have to say to it? Let the man, you know, give his own opinion. Let him know and then make his own judgment.
What if she tells the man and the man tells it's over?
See, what if you try an abortion and then he gets to know? Because I don't think when she took the test, she wanted the man to know. But some way, somehow, the man got to know. So I'm just saying, playing the devil's advocate here, that what if that when she tried an abortion, then the guy gets to know? So it's 50-50. You can't really, except that she tried to be away and then she just does it somewhere else where there'll be no trace of it. Fine, but whatever be the case, or what if you go do an abortion and then I hear that can result in people losing their womb or something like
Yeah.
where they are unable to. In fact, there are stories where you sound like nah, that was your only child. And so
Yeah.
you doing that was the end of it. You can't give birth again. It's
It can
there are a
even
lot
lead
of
to death,
complications that
over
yes,
bleeding,
a
and
lot of complications. So I genuinely feel like let the man know. Whatever he says, so be it. If he doesn't want to be with you again, what if she says she knows it is not for the boyfriend.
yeah,
But what if it is?
yeah,
Except you tell me that
it could
you
be
never had an intimate
with a boy
with a
before.
gentleman. But if
Yeah.
you have, then it is possible.
Hmm.
It is, you can't really be 100% certain when you've been with both. Except that I tell you no, we more than I know shit. Yeah. We more than we than I know shit. So you believe that and know, but apart from that, my sister, it could be for both. So just let him know. Occurs on par. Move on.
She could have prevented it. Me, I don't. She
She
didn't
could have.
act smart. And then the medicine I was talking about for the HIV is called PrEP.
Okay.
Yeah, so then normally when I listen to a lot of Maristop's education
Okay.
staffs, yeah, so then they give the prep in case normally they give it to those that they've been raped. Maybe if
Okay.
the person has that
Okay.
infection, you can prevent it,
Right.
and then they give you uh the post pill or whatever they call it, yeah,
Okay.
to prevent the pregnancy. So then once you've had sex with that person for not up to 24 hours. You just go in for the post pill and the prep to prevent everything. You weren't sure, you were drunk. You just take it. You taking one post pill wouldn't actually kill
Now, far
you.
from that, it has happened. That's what my point is has happened. The only thing is the only option now is to abort or keep. These are the two options: keep or abort. But then you also know that abortion comes with complications.
Yeah.
So then the only option is to keep. But when you keep it, it also comes with complications. There's a high possibility you may lose the relationship you had,
Yeah.
or there will be trust issues. Because
And once trust issues starts popping in, the relationship is going to
oh
be.
yeah, but there are also that they had that, but later on they were able to sort it out, because once ever decide to come clean and not decide to do anything behind anybody, I think it will help in overcoming that. But again, on him the boyfriend probably she knows the boyfriend better to say that he would agree or he would um end things with her. So probably the reason why she is not able to and she's searching for ideas or people's, this is because she knows the guy best.
And then she go and do the abortion. Then after she has done the abortion, she go and do fertility test. And that's the only thing we can do now because you don't want to lose your relationship with your man. So
Right.
then,
So you want to take that risk?
yeah, I will.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I might not be. I won't be able to say much about some of these things because I on the other hand, do not really have a lot of knowledge on that field. But I actually know or I've heard that people really there are complications related to having an abortion.
Yeah.
So that's why I get scared. But apart from that, if everything is okay, if it's not going to be anything, well, that's fine. We're good. If it's not going to do any other, then I think we're good. We can all agree that it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, but on the more serious note, let's be very careful. I mean, I started this by saying that you should know your limits when it comes to alcohol.
Yes.
It is very, very important. So you don't get to this situation.
If you can take 4 bottles, just take 4 bottles. Don't add more. Then go your
Set
way
to
to
prevent some
prevent.
of these things
Yeah.
because this is not the only person. See, if we are to dive deeper, if we are to put it out there and ask people, they will tell you there are a lot of people who have found themselves in this space. Alcohol has led them into doing so many other things. In fact, I actually have a story. There was a lady I knew who was like, so there's this guy. She met at a party. Okay, they both got drunk, and then one thing led to the other. Do you know where they had intimate?
Oh,
There's the hall where they had a party.
they did that.
They did it at in the hall,
Were
and
people there?
people were there.
Oh,
People were there. Okay, and people took videos. People took
oh
pictures.
shit.
People, according to her, some of the videos, people were trying to stop her, but she wouldn't. Like, yo, they were just in it. You see, that is what alcohol can do to you sometimes. I'm not saying. I mean, people. I do not drink, but people who drink, they love it. I mean, it's something somebody likes. All right.
And one thing about
It's
I
just
don't
that you
even
have to
see
know
any
your limits.
sweet thing in alcohol.
I People have a lot of reasons for taking it
Hmm.
because in the likes of some of them that are bitter, with the exception of
Yeah,
apart from
with
the
their
fact that it's
beard.
alcoholic,
Yeah.
it's bitter. People take it for all number of reasons. So I on the other hand, I can't judge. I'm not
Me
going
dear
to say
menum
it's
ya me
bad.
do means me.
I'm not fine. I'm not going to say it's bad. Obiara na kono like
Yeah.
everybody and what they love. So go for what you love. Just that know your limits. I know when I take a lot of fruit jelly or whatever juice I take, if I take too much, my pot belly is going to be bigger than what it is now. And it will look bad in whatever dress I'm wearing. And so I know I'm not supposed to do that. I know my limit. I know that when I
Okay.
take this, I mean, 1 cup or 2 glasses, I should be okay. I know my limit, I take it. But when it's going to be more, that's where there's a problem. So just know your limit and then pay back. anyway,
So
and
then
yeah.
what advice are you giving to her to keep it?
Oh, for me, that she should keep it.
You should keep it.
She should keep it. And be honest, come clean to the boyfriend. If the boyfriend doesn't want it, he doesn't want it and he wants to move on, he should move on.
Okay.
Because like I said earlier, you can't tell if you do this and you're not even give birth again.
Oh, you will.
I'm just saying.
Now there are so many ways of giving birth, so
I am
then she
just
shouldn't
saying.
worry. Don't worry, my dear. You can just support it and then.
You make it sound so simple. Anyway, she's the lady, I'm the man. I wouldn't be able to tell what exactly goes into that, so I'm going to leave it here. We'll end it here. We'll end it here. We'll see you again.